Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and this is my new channel called Life with Precious. My other YouTube channel, I wanted to change my YouTube name. As you guys saw previously, it was Precious House for K-pop, but I was only 11 in the 6th grade when I made that. So yeah, speaking of the 6th grade, today's topic I'll be talking about advice for middle school and high school, because I know my middle school one, something happened to it. That was like my first time getting into like vlogging and all that other stuff. So I'm gonna make another one for middle school and high school for those who are coming into middle school and high school. So now I'm a junior in high school, so I have experience, you know. So let's get started. Okay, let's start with 6th grade. So basically in 6th grade we didn't really do anything because it was COVID time and I was online. I feel like the 6th grade for me was so easy. Like, we really didn't do anything. We just did online school. 7th grade. 7th grade is when I went back to school. I wish I knew some things before I went to, 7th grade, because I was bullied in the 7th grade. I was bullied all my life basically, and I feel like nobody should go through bullying in this, like, in any grade. It doesn't even matter. I really don't remember what I did in 7th grade because my vision in 7th grade was a bit blurry, but the things that you're gonna just in 7th grade, don't take 7th grade, don't take middle school for granted. I used to take middle school for granted. I used to hate middle school, maybe because I got bullied back then. But do not take middle school for granted. Have fun, like really have fun in middle school. If you're going into the middle school, do all you can. Have fun. I don't know, do anything. Just be yourself in middle school. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just be yourself. In the 7th grade, take your teacher seriously, because if you don't learn, like especially for math, if you don't learn in the 7th grade, because in the 6th grade they just be thinking these kids don't care. Your teachers will be thinking that. They will say, oh, these kids don't care. They don't care about their education. They don't care about nothing. Take your studies like like y'all have to study. I promise you, when you get to high school, it's a different story. It's a different story. And if you're going into high school, just pray. That's all I gotta tell you. But in 7th grade, take your learning seriously. Listen to your teachers. If you have any question, ask your teachers. Ask your teachers for questions, because I used to be the one student that my cousin told me, oh, ask your teachers for questions, it doesn't matter, and I asked my teachers a question and she got mad at me. She yelled at me, and I feel like in the 7th grade I really didn't learn much from her because of her temper. But be a student to ask questions, because I know there will be other students there that will be sitting that they wanted to ask a question but they couldn't because they were nervous. They were scared that the teacher's gonna yell at them. It doesn't matter if a teacher yells at you, still ask a question, because it will help you in life and it will help you with your speech and every other stuff like that. So moving on, 8th grade. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, 8th grade is the most stressful year. 8th grade is so stressful. I feel like in 8th grade there's a lot of things that you have to do to be able to go to high school, because like that's your last year in middle school. You're the upperclassman there. You're literally the upperclassman. So I feel like in 8th grade, like I said with 7th grade, take your teacher seriously. I feel like in my 8th grade year, my math teacher didn't really teach us. So when I got to high school, they were teaching us some topics and I was confused. And I was supposed to know this in the 8th grade. And there was like, in the 8th grade, I had 2 teachers. One was my main teacher and the other one was the assistant teacher. And the assistant teacher was the one that was teaching us the most than the main teacher. So when I came to high school, it was a different story. I'm looking at all my classmates who knew the topic, and I'm here like out of space. Like I don't even know what was going on. So take your teacher seriously. If you see a teacher is teaching you better than another teacher, at least talk to someone, talk to your counselor, talk to the teacher in fact, and like try to tell them that, oh, I learn better when you teach me and other stuff, and stuff like that. I feel like in middle school you should try to join some clubs because it will also help you when you're going to high school and stuff like that. I did dance all 2 years in my high school. That's another storyline. I feel like my dance teacher really like, she really didn't really like, you know, appreciate me and some other students. I don't want to call names, and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. I'm just gonna say, just try to take some clubs. Just join a club. Just do anything. If you don't know any clubs that's happening in your school, go talk to your principal. I feel like if you talk to your principal more, because it will make you and your principal more closer and all that stuff. But try to talk to an adult in your school, asking for any clubs that will help you and stuff like that. In 8th grade, you guys are going to be doing a lot of stuff and to go into high school, like your graduation and all that stuff. I don't really think when I was in 8th grade we did anything much, but it's a lot of field trips for 8th graders and stuff like that, so be prepared for those. Like, I feel like for those field trips, bring money, because that's number one. I didn't bring money. Bring money. If it's like a roller coaster, water park, anything, bring swimming clothes. My dance teacher got mad at me for bringing swimming clothes, but I wasn't even in her team, because back then we were separated on different teams, and I had a certain teacher. He was like, oh, if you guys want to go and do the water slides, you could go and do the water slide. I went and did the water slides, and I did it. And when I came back, my dance teacher got mad at me, but there was another dance student that was in my class that said that we went on the water slide, and she didn't really get mad at her. So I felt like favoritism between her and the other students. So I was like, okay, whatever. But do all your best. Just bring money, bring change of clothes, anything. Go out. Middle school's your year. Just go out. Go crazy. Okay, so the next topic we're going to be talking about is high school. And there's a lot of topics in high school that you don't really hear in middle school. Like, in middle school, yeah, they play a lot with the dating stuff. Like, people don't take dating seriously and all that stuff. But I feel like when I was in middle school, dating wasn't really the main topic. It was having fun in middle school and like ready to leave and go to high school. But like, middle school is the year, like, it's your year. Just have fun. Elementary school, I don't feel like in elementary school we really did anything. We just mostly learned. But middle school, have time. If you want to fight after school. Don't fight in school, because that will get you suspended. And mostly I learned that recently from my previous in middle school, that if you don't take this from me, I don't go to other schools. I don't condone fighting. That's what I heard. This is just what I heard from my principal back then in middle school. He told us that in middle school you could fight and you could get suspended, and it doesn't really go on your school records when you go to high school. But in high school, if you fight, it does go on your records. So fight after school, okay? Don't fight in school, because you will get suspended and all that stuff. If any viewers that are in middle school want to watch this part, of course go ahead, because like at the end of the day, you will still learn some things when you're going into high school. So please watch. Okay, so we're gonna start with freshman year. I feel like this also goes with 8th grade as well. Like, when you go into middle school, don't expect to be friends with people that you were friends in elementary school or middle school, because then that's when you see their true colors. I feel like when you like enter a new grade, people decide to change. They decide to make new friends. They don't hang out with the same people no more. I feel like, yeah, but like everybody's just trying to make a new friend. I feel like freshman year I didn't really have that much friends. I was friends with this one girl, and she was treating me like bad, and I took her as a friend, and I was blind. So when like these two other girls who came from where I'm from, Cameroon, and they came here, I feel like I really found a group of friends that I really hang out with, and now the group of friends is like expanding more and more. So I'm really grateful to those 7 or 8 girls that I'm friends with today, and I'm so grateful with them. Okay, the next advice is to make friends with all grades. Like, this is for 9th grade. I feel like as you enter the new school and like you have nobody, you don't know anybody, I feel like you should be the first one to open up and try to make friends with everybody. Try to make friends with somebody 9, 10, 11, 12, it doesn't matter. Be friends with people that like you see, like, you know, like you guys have the same vision and stuff like that. And it seems like when you like try to make friends with people like who are a grade above you, they think that you're younger. It doesn't matter. Just try to prove to them that you are not that type of childish person that they seem to see you. Just like be yourself. Next topic is joining sports or clubs. You should join a lot, not too much, not a lot, but like join some clubs. If, for example, clubs that I'm in this school year, I'm in JRTC, I'm in peer forward, I'm in volleyball, all those stuff. I feel like freshman year, try to join as many clubs as you can, because like for me, I was freshman year, I joined one club, which was JRTC. My school really doesn't really have that much clubs, because don't know why, but yeah, we have a few clubs, and there's not really a lot of clubs to join. For me, I didn't really know what peer forward was until sophomore year, actually. Now I'm doing it junior year, and I'm gonna do it my senior year as well, because I feel like peer forward is something that will help me when I'm in college, like to speak out, to do certain stuff, and like it's good. Joining clubs is good for you, because it helps you in the future when you go like into college and adulthood. Like it really helps you a lot. Like for example, join a lot of sports. Like for me, I forgot one sport. I do swimming as well, because like for Navy, because I do Navy in my school, and Navy pertains swimming as well, so I have to do swimming, you know. And I feel like joining clubs, it will even get you to have more friends in grades above you, you know. So as a freshman, you should join clubs, and it will be good for you. One thing as well, if you join any sports and you don't make it into the sports, just try out. If you don't know if this sport really fits you, try out anyways, because like at the end of the day, you did something to represent your school or represent yourself. I think the next topic is to get a locker, because getting a locker will help you like when you want to put something in. I promise you, there were so many times when I was in high school and I did not have a locker, and I hated it, and I had to carry everything, and my bags were ripped, and that was one thing I really hated. So I think getting a locker will help you. I feel like this one is my favorite part. I feel like documenting like memories in high school is really good. I have one of my friends, and she's still my friend to this day. She loves taking photos. I promise you, she loves taking photos, but most of us be tired of those photos. But like without her taking all those photos and we looking back and remember all the times we had together, it was so memorable. Okay, this is none of my business, but this is the next topic of high school. I feel like when you get to high school, and especially you're in your freshman year, being in high school is really something, because there were so many times that I witnessed people in my school dating, and it would turn out bad. For example, don't like give your whole life and your whole self into dating. I promise you, like, you're not dating to get married in high school. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. You're not dating to get married. You still have a chance in college, senior year, adulthood. It doesn't matter. Like, don't give your whole life into dating someone in high school just because they said that, oh, if you don't do this, I'm gonna break up with you, da da da. I feel like this goes with all grades. Don't take the teachers that are like nice to you for granted, because at the end of the day, just because they seem nice doesn't mean anything. Like, people are two-faced these days. We live in 2025. Maybe, no. Just don't take them for granted, because at the end of the day, they're still doing your grades. Like, do your work on time, turn it in on time, because at the end of the day, you want A's in your report card, so do their work. Yes, and I'm telling that to myself too, because this year I'm taking this year straight. I don't play about my grades. I don't play, especially all these SATs, all these tests I have to take. You know. So yeah, I feel like that's all I'm gonna say. The next video I'm gonna be doing is what's in my bag and what's in my emergency kit. So I'll be doing them all today, but I'll be posting them each separately. You get it? So I might post them, some of them today, tomorrow, and school starts on the 26th for me, and today's the 23rd. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see you guys next time, and bye.